What is going on, Laker Nation? We all know the hypothetical Los Angeles Lakers boast one of the most formidable duos in the entire NBA with LeBron James and Luka Doncic. But as their hypothetical first-round playoff flameout against the Minnesota Timberwolves painfully demonstrated, it takes more than two superstars to win a championship. Despite adding a generational talent like Luka midseason, the roster clearly had significant flaws that prevented a deep playoff run. So, it's no surprise the Lakers are expected to be aggressive this offseason, looking for upgrades across the board. And get this, they might even turn to a former player from their arch rivals, the Boston Celtics, for help. Lakers among favorites to land Marcus Smart? The player in question? None other than Marcus Smart. Smart, who was hypothetically traded from Boston a couple of years ago and is currently with the Washington Wizards, could reportedly be on the move again. The Wizards, not exactly contenders, don't have a ton of use for a veteran competitor like him as they potentially look to rebuild. According to betting odd from Bovada, the Los Angeles Lakers have the second best odds to be Marcus Smart's next team, listed at plus 200. The only team ahead of them? The Sacramento Kings, who are slightly favored at plus 150. Interestingly, the Boston Celtics are not listed among the teams with the top odds to reacquire their former heart and soul player. Why Marcus Smart makes sense and a few concerns. The pedigree. Marcus Smart is a former NBA Defensive Player of the Year. That alone tells you what he brings to the table. He was a critical piece for those tough Celtics teams that made multiple deep playoff runs, including an NBA Finals appearance in 2022. He's a proven winner and an intense competitor. The defensive impact. This is where Smart could be a game changer for the Lakers. His tenacity, ability to guard multiple positions, and knack for making game-winning defensive plays are exactly what the Lakers need to complement the offensive brilliance of LeBron and Luka. He would instantly upgrade their perimeter defense. The concerns. It's not all perfect, though. Since being traded by Boston in, hypothetically, 2023, Smart has reportedly only appeared in 54 combined games over the last two seasons due to injuries. His health would be a significant question mark. A healthy Smart for LA? The article rightly points out that a healthy Marcus Smart could absolutely help Los Angeles. He brings toughness, defensive intensity, and playoff experience. The thought of him hounding opposing guards while LeBron and Luka run the offense is certainly appealing. The irony of a beloved former Celtic potentially donning the purple and gold is not lost on anyone. But if it helps bring a championship back to Los Angeles, many fans would likely get over it pretty quickly. What do you guys think? Is Marcus Smart the type of player the Lakers should be targeting? Are the injury concerns too great? Or is his defensive prowess worth the risk? And what would it take to get him from the Wizards? Let us know your thoughts on this potential move in the comments below. All right, NBA world. Let's rewind the clock a bit and talk about one of the most stunning, landscape-altering trades in recent memory. The deal that, hypothetically, sent superstar Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers. This wasn't just a trade. It was an earthquake that left the entire NBA community buzzing and seriously questioning player market values. The trade that shook the league. Luka to LA. So, what exactly was this blockbuster deal? The hypothetical trade saw Los Angeles Lakers receive Luka Doncic, Dallas Mavericks receive Anthony Davis, and only one first-round draft pick. Yes, you heard that right. For a generational talent like Luka Doncic, the Dallas Mavericks received Anthony Davis and a single first-rounder. This move immediately sent shockwaves and sparked intense debate. Why the uproar? Understanding market value or the lack thereof. The core of the controversy lies in perceived value of the players involved and the seemingly lopsided return for Dallas. Luka Doncic, at the time of the trade, a young, dynamic force, already one of the league's absolute best. Known for his incredible skill, court vision, and the promise of years, if not decades, of dominance. He was, and is, a franchise cornerstone. Anthony Davis. Unquestionably an all-star, a champion, and a dominant two-way player when healthy. However, he's older than Luka and has faced significant challenges with injuries over the past few seasons. Concerns about his durability and long-term availability were very real. The age disparity and future potential heavily favored Luka. The Desmond Bane trade, a stark contrast. To put this into perspective, the article highlights another hypothetical major trade around that time. Desmond Bane being moved from the Memphis Grizzlies to the Orlando Magic. For Bane, a very good player, but not on Luka's MVP caliber level. The Grizzlies reportedly received an astounding 4 first-round picks. When you compare 4 first-rounders for Bane to Anthony Davis, with his injury history, plus only 1 first-rounder for Luka Doncic, you can see why eyebrows weren't just raised. They were launched into orbit. It made many question if the Mavericks could have, or should have, secured a much more substantial package for a player widely considered the future of the NBA. Impact on the Lakers. A new era of excitement. For the Los Angeles Lakers, landing Luka Doncic was a monumental coup. It was a bold move to pair him with LeBron James, instantly rejuvenating the roster and securing a future superstar to carry the torch. The excitement in LA was and remains palpable. The Lakers immediately became a team with championship aspirations, built around one of the most dynamic duos imaginable. Impact on the Mavericks. A franchise recalibrates. For the Dallas Mavericks, the decision to trade away a player like Luka was a massive gamble. They essentially banked on Anthony Davis returning to consistent All-NBA form and staying healthy, while also beginning a recalibration of their team strategy. The article rightly points out that this decision could haunt them if AD's performance doesn't meet the high expectations set by giving up a talent like Doncic. The bigger picture, redefining player value. This hypothetical Luka for AD trade didn't just reshape 2 franchises. It forced a league-wide conversation about how NBA talent, especially young superstar talent versus established but aging talent, is valued. Are teams undervaluing proven production with injury risks compared to the sky-high potential of youth? As the seasons unfold in this agent reformulado NBA, the world watches. Will this trade be remembered as a masterstroke by the Lakers, securing a dynasty, or a colossal missed opportunity for the Mavericks? The true measure, as always, will be seen on the court and in the championship banners. What are your thoughts on this hypothetical blockbuster trade? Did the Mavericks get fleeced? Or was it a calculated risk worth taking? Let us know your opinions in the comments below.